Well, here we are, Goose. We promised we'd be here, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are we?
We are at Spanish Fork High School, getting ready for the football game
That's
against
right.
the UNT Utes.
That's
all
right.
the way in from
Vernal, Utah.
Wow.
We shouldn't make fun of Vernal. It's a good little town. It really is a nice little town.
Famous for the dinosaurs.
There you go. Yeah, famous for the dinosaurs.
That's right.
So tonight we're going to do behind the scenes so our viewers can learn what it takes to put together a football broadcast.
Ooh, sounds good. The inner workings.
That's right. It'll be fun.
I like it.
So we promised yesterday that we'd have Robbie here.
Right.
Where's Robbie now?
Hey guys.
Oh, hey, what are you doing down there?
Hey. Hey. Speak of old dinosaurs, look at this.
Oh,
there you have it.
Yeah, gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
So why don't we take off? Let's go down to the truck for a few moments and see what's going on down there.
You know, right here, Bryce should do the fast walk.
He would do that, wouldn't he?
All right.
Let's see if he can go walk
Here
fast.
we go.
Yep.
Goose, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Simple question.
Well, I'm getting ready to do the transmission here.
Don't touch anything.
Don't
Never
touch.
touch anything.
Oh, wow.
You got to be a trained professional for that
Well, I
kind of
am.
stuff.
Look at me.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Look at these great professionals eating pizza.
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah. So all this gear stuff here is our transmission equipment.
It's fancy.
So when we go on location like we are here at the football field, we got to get our signal, our video signal back to the station. So this is all important, all these little wires and all that kind of stuff to help get the signal over to the station. We can be anywhere. We've done baseball games from St. George. We've done football from Woods Cross. Wherever we can get a signal, we can get out and go live.
We could have done the horseshoe show from Richfield.
Could have done that. That's right.
But
That's right.
that's in the days of Brigham Young. And we come across the plains in the covered wagon.
So true. So true.
Are you fasting today?
All right, let's move on.
Okay.
Goose, what do you got there?
Well, I got a nice slice of pizza
Where did you get that pizza from?
over in the van.
Where else? Two Jacks.
Two Jacks
This
Pizza.
is how he gets in his pre-TV show Game Zone.
That's right, baby.
That's
Slice
exactly
pizza.
right. But there's no ketchup on that one.
Good one.
No. We need to mention Two Jacks. They're one of our sports sponsors for the year. Awesome pizza. They feed the crew.
And they're just great people over there.
They are.
Best pizza in
They've been
town.
part of my family for a lot of years.
They are good. So you can go ahead and eat that now if you want.
Okay.
So let's talk to our friend Charles over here for a second.
Hey Charles,
Oh gosh, there goes the audience right there.
get ready for the Heimlich.
Yeah, exactly. So here we got Charles. Charles is one of our camera operators here at Channel 17. Hi Charles, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. He's a little shy, so I'll have to be careful.
Well, we'll get that out of me.
Yeah, I think we will. So Charles is here on the field. As you saw, we're on the field here at Spanish Fork High School right now. And he's one of our two camera operators that we use. We use two cameras covering the action. Okay? And so he's down here on the 20-yard line, and he'll cover what happens on the field during the game.
Swallow.
So I want to know, and our viewers want to know, what's the key thing that you got to concentrate on?
Just the camera.
You're not watching the camera during the game.
No, I'm watching what to do. I mostly focus on where the ball's going to be so I can.
Where the ball is.
Yeah,
Yeah. And if you don't,
lose the shot.
We can't lose the shot. We
that's
gotta
right.
have the shot.
That's right.
What's the good of a replay if we can't see the ball?
Exactly.
It's the replay camera.
That's right.
Charles, do you ever use the camera to meet girls?
No.
You tell me. Okay.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Never worked for me though.
No, I'm good.
So how do you survive standing up here like for the whole game?
Don't lock your knees.
Don't lock your knees.
You'll pass out.
Okay. Good advice.
Good advice.
Good advice. Well, thank you, Charles. We'll let you get back to your work here. But that's what happens out
All
here in the
right.
field.
Thanks, buddy.
See you, Charles.
You still got that pizza going?
I do, man. It's really good.
Well, I'm glad it's just one piece.
Pete, do we get to go up to the booth at all today?
We are going to go up to the booth. Matter of fact, the booth is what's right behind us right now. See right up
It
there?
is.
Yeah.
So what happens in the booth?
Well,
I don't know. That's what I want to find out. You hear stories. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the announcers better be sitting there.
The announcers will be up there. That's where all the coaches are for doing stats and all this kind of stuff. The announcer for the stadium is all up there.
Yeah.
Well, what's on top of the booth? You ever look up there?
Well, there better be some cameras.
There are some cameras. You see some cameras up there in the booth, Travis?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. So we put one of our cameras up on the top of the booth. That's what covers the game from the higher angle. The second camera up there shoots the scoreboard.
Oh.
It shoots the scoreboard, and so that we can use the clock on the scoreboard as part of our graphics for the broadcast.
Oh.
Wow.
So when you look at this graphics on the screen during a game, you'll see the clock. That's what that clock comes from. It's from a camera.
I didn't know that.
That's how that works.
That's pretty
Did
good.
you know that, Robbie boy?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we cheat that way. So anyway, so that's what the second camera up there is doing. You can see Peter up there. It's not me. That's we call him Little Pete. Up there, he's running the camera up on top.
You're pretty smart.
Yeah, you know, it comes around.
That's not St. Peter, though.
No, that's me.
Okay.
All right, so let's go up in the booth and meet our announcers.
All right.
Okay, as promised, we're in the announcers booth up
the
here.
booth.
Way up on top of the booth.
In the
All right,
booth.
isn't that cool?
VIP.
Yeah, VIP. You know, the BYU booth has a big catering table and all kinds of refreshments. Doesn't happen here. Sorry.
Yep. Not with Channel 17.
Hey, we got pizza.
That's right. We do.
Nice pizza. Okay, so I want to introduce you to Ryan Pickens. Hi, Ryan. How are you?
I am doing great.
Hey, Ryan.
Ryan's one of our announcers. Ryan, this is Robbie, and this is Goose.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
He won't share his pizza. Trust me.
Oh, that's okay. Wouldn't want to.
Now, I'm wondering why you got to wear the pass.
So, just it allows me to be able to get in with kind of no questions asked, and that kind of gives me access to be up just in different spots, like up here and that, with kind of no one kind of bothering me. So.
Pete put a 20 spot in the guy's hand out there. That's how we got in.
Well, it may be, but it makes it so we don't have to pay. That's nice. We don't have to pay to get
Beautiful.
games. Yeah.
And then this one over here, is this George?
This is George.
Oh, that's a great name. That's a great name.
Then why'd you change yours to Goose?
Oh, this is Jorge.
That's right.
We,
Anyway, yeah.
So what's going on?
just a little football
Yep.
and a little
And-
pizza.
Pete knows what pizza to get. That's me.
I know.
All the good stuff there for sure.
Exactly.
He knows.
Two
He knows
Jack's
my
rules.
heart.
So George operates the audio during the game here. So all the announcer headsets and a microphone for the crowd, all that happens right here through this audio mixer, and he makes sure we hear everything right.
Yep.
So George Jorge, do you feel like Dr. Dre and stuff mixing the beats and whatnot?
I feel like it sometimes for sure.
Excellent.
That's right. It's usually at the crazy moments when I feel like Dr. Dre. So
Yeah, but you don't have any turntables for Dr. Dre.
Oh, I
Your
don't.
food. Swallow your food.
So yeah, don't talk when you're
maybe
chewing.
we can change that. I don't know.
Can
Yeah.
you mix that a little bit?
So anyway, so let's talk to Ryan about what it's like to be an announcer. I mean, woo!
Ryan, you do the play-by-plays?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got to be on your game at all times.
You know, a lot of it it's understanding. A lot of it's the prep work before I even get here. If I don't have an
Goose, you do prep
idea,
work.
as long as if I don't know who the players are, what number they're wearing, or that I'm calling the touchdown for the wrong guy. Boy, I tell you, people all of a sudden start going, wait a second here. That was my son who scored the touchdown. No, it wasn't. I mean, it's one of those things. So especially in high school athletics, and really at any level. But you know, high school athletics, you have people tuning in just because they know someone on the team or they're in the local community. They want to see the game on Friday night. It's really important for me to make sure I've done the prep work before I even get to the field.
Wow.
And you better make sure you got the names correct too.
You know, correct. Yeah, exactly. If I butcher a name, then
That's right.
A couple of times I've had people come up and say, "Hey, in the middle of the game, hey, it's this." I'm like, "Oh, sorry." And so I mean, that's one of my things that I really put a lot of emphasis on personally, is just making sure I understand how to pronounce the names right and make sure that I can be able to know kind of where everybody's at. So.
And that's getting harder and harder with all the different Polynesian names that come through, and which is great. They're great players, but the names are kind of difficult.
Yeah, you know, I started in Oregon, and so I didn't really have a lot of the difference in names we had that I've gotten here in Utah, but I've gotten used to definitely trying to kind of pick up on different names here and there. It's definitely been something that's been a little bit of a challenge, but I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun.
Look who just happened to drop in here.
Told you, VIP.
The VIP booth up here.
Oh, yeah,
We got the mayor. Hi, mayor. How are you?
VIP
Am I the mayor?
Nah. Yeah. So I've been told anyway.
It's good.
Say hi to Goose.
Goose.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Wow.
See what I started? Yeah.
It's all good.
So is this like a reserve seat for the mayor?
No, I'm running the clock.
The mayor runs the clock on the scoreboard.
Hey,
Did you know
like
that?
Serious.
Wow.
Been doing it for 4 years, 5 years.
Awesome. Well, get to your clock there, Mayor.
That was way cool.
It's cool, yeah.
And what about you? Get Ron Dart on here?
Well, Mr. Dart, how are you?
Good, how are you?
This is like a reunion show of some kind. Yeah. You ever been on a Goose episode before?
Actually, I have.
He's been on
Oh,
one of
that's
the
right.
baseball one.
Oh, the baseball legends.
Oh, that's right.
Well, look at that.
That's when I kissed Sherm Health on.
I don't want to know about that.
Yeah.
That's one of our best shows.
Good
Baseball
deal.
legends.
Well, thanks for making a cameo for us tonight. That's awesome. And so the mayor runs the clock. What do you do?
I run the 25-second clock.
The 25-second clock. Okay.
So
You don't have that
get
many
to sit up
fingers,
here
do you?
for free.
I just have to have one.
Just one finger? Oh, start and stop. Very good. Very good.
And what's the 25 seconds for?
That's the time the referee marks the ball ready until they have to hike it.
Oh,
Get in the huddle and
I didn't know that.
Otherwise, the game goes on forever and ever and ever.
Wow.
they have 25
Did you know that,
seconds
Pete?
to
I did.
play on.
To get the snap going,
Yep. Got to keep it going.
25 seconds to snap.
So if
Robbie
we have like
boy.
if we have a commercial break for the game, can you like delay it for us a little bit?
The mayor's the one that
Okay, we'll
controls
talk to the
everything.
mayor. Okay, very good. We'll do that. Thank you there, Councilman. Nice to see you again. All right, so here we are in the booth. This is where all the fun is.
I gotta say, Pete, the booth is way fun. Lots of fun. Kind of crazy, but way fun.
You expect to see like some big, nice soft chairs here? No, they don't get the nice soft chairs. They get their share of flies and hard chairs.
It's kind of like backstage at a rock concert with city officials. Pete, what's next?
Well, where we going
This is
next?
like the Magic Kingdom, isn't it? This tour is a lot of fun. Now we're going to go down and look at the production van. It's not much to look at, but that's where all the magic happens.
Goose, isn't that the van we always rode in all the time?
We went to
We
Richfield,
got thrown around in the back of it. It's
The
not a
very
cover van.
same van. That's right.
and we held our breath, wondering if we were going to make it.
I think your name's on the wall somewhere in there.
My forehead marks are, that's for sure.
Awesome. Well, let's go downstairs. Now, like I said up in the booth, this is where all the action happens, right here. This is where the magic appears for television,
Pete,
okay?
this is home sweet home for us.
This is the van, isn't it?
We rode a lot of miles in the back of this van.
Is this
Yeah.
where all the brains hang out?
This is where the brains
Look
hang out
at
right
'em.
here. There's three
All the
brains right
brains.
there, yeah. So who we got here? We got Andy.
Yep.
Andy Gustafson. We've already met John. No, we didn't meet John on camera. Hi, John. You met Charles before back there.
Yeah.
This is where they take all the different camera feeds and the audio feeds and put it all together and make it into a broadcast. What you see at home.
So when they do
That's
the
amazing.
they do the replays here.
All the replays are done right here. Say hi to Andy.
Hi.
Hello, Andy boy.
What up, Andy?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
ask Andy a question or two.
Well, Andy, how long you been doing this?
Oh man, I've been doing this for let's see, 4.5 years now. Well, I've been working here for 4.5 years. I've been directing for about 2.5. So
Now,
it's been a
Over at the studio, I was asking this question. If a young kid wants to do what you're doing, what classes he got to take?
classes. That's
Or what should he study?
Or what should he
do?
what should he do? He should go talk to this guy right here. No. Well,
Do you need broadcast experience?
not really. Actually, when I first started here, I had no broadcast experience at all. And I just got on because I knew Bryce, he knew our founder.
Sure.
And so I really like doing home videos and things like that. So even just doing stuff like that, like home videos, get your own editing software, something like that. Just go out and record stuff.
So if you're messing around with the computer, that's a good start.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right.
Yeah, because everything's on the computer nowadays, literally.
Yeah,
So everything's digital,
yeah.
no analog anymore.
Not so much.
Oh.
So during the game, he's talking to all the camera operators, he's talking to the audio operators, he's talking to everybody to make sure it's like a big orchestra. Everything's playing at the right time, we're aiming the right direction, and it all comes together.
I gotta say, Pete, this has been very, very exciting. What's the word I'm looking for, Goose, here?
Exciting?
No,
That's a good word, yeah.
no, I didn't know all this.
Oh,
was going-
enlightening.
Yeah, I didn't know any of this stuff was
Enlighten
going
me.
on. Yeah.
Most people have no idea what it takes to
I'm
put
looking
together a
at
broadcast.
I'm looking at all these shots here going on. And you're in charge of all this. And you're just like a young puppy too.
Now, is it high stress?
Oh yeah, it gets pretty stressful sometimes because the thing is with this position here, you're doing essentially 3 people's jobs at the same time. You're doing the directing, the switching, and then the replays. You're doing it all at the same time. And then having in mind that this is all a live production and whatever mistakes you make is going to be on the air. It's kind of tedious sometimes.
Well, it's time for us to go live here, so we better leave Andy and the crew alone.
Shall do, boss.
Let them do their thing.
All right,
Thanks
all
very
right,
much.
All right. Thanks, guy.
Got 30 seconds, guys.
30 seconds, baby.
Pete, you're the smart one. What is that?
I think it's alien.
Goose?
Really?
Holy crud.
I don't know.
It's
Look
got
at this.
lights and
Let's see
stuff.
if we can get closer to it.
You touch it, Pete.
Ooh.
Go ahead, Pete, touch it. Come on, Pete.
Oh, what was that, guys?
Wow.
Well, I know what that was, really.
What was that?
That is our drone.
That was my second guess.
SFCN's got a it's your second guess. Has got a drone, so we can do these cool aerial shots of the stadium, the crowd, and all kinds of fun things.
Pete, I got to tell you, when we started, food catering was those little Hostess. Remember the little Hostess donuts? That's what they gave us for food. Look at drones.
Now we drones, yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So let's go over here and
You
talk
remember
to
our bee show? We had a drone in our honeybee show.
a different kind of drone, I think.
Remember the drone's the worker bee?
They stuck my arm in a beehive.
I've
I don't
seen
talk
that,
about
yeah.
that
Okay.
show.
Let's go over here to talk to Brian. Brian's our drone pilot, besides being the assistant director of SFCN.
Holy crap.
Oh,
Let me see,
Pete,
let me
Goose.
see.
Hello there.
Buddy, hi guys.
Hello there.
Check that out.
That was good
Holy
bacon.
crap,
That was
is
good.
that like live?
That's live. That's what the camera sees right now. If we spin it around, you'll see that move.
Holy crud.
So you were watching us, weren't you?
Sure.
Travis, can
I'm
you see
always
this?
watching you, Pete.
Look at that, Travis.
And
So
you
you-
probably should.
So you got to make sure you're not picking your nose, right?
You betcha.
Okay.
So during the game, Brian gets shots of like the full field at the beginning of the game, or he can do stuff in the end zone for field goals. Buzz down. Well, we don't buzz anybody. but
Yeah.
Fly down around the crowds and see what's going on.
That's right. That's right.
And so what's the distance that it can travel and still get a signal?
Well, this one claims to be 1.1 kilometers. I've never let it go quite that far. Tends to lose signal after 700, 800, 900 yards.
Okay.
There's a question.
Yes. Pete, will you translate what one point?
Yeah. Yeah. What's a kilometer?
I don't know. This is America. We don't use kilometers here.
It's about a half a mile.
Okay, thank you.
Half a mile.
And
then-
what happens if it gets to that point? If it were to get past the signal, what would happen?
Well, that's the cool thing about this drone is it marks its home position when it takes off. And it can fly by satellite, by GPS, and if it loses communication with the controller, it waits to see if it comes back for about 15 seconds, jumps up to 100 feet, and then it'll come back and land itself where it took off from.
I wish my wife had one of those. Sorry,
Maybe
Andy.
she does.
Maybe she does. Yeah.
Maybe it's on you. Who
That's
knows?
right. Yeah.
It's amazing stuff, and we get some outstanding shots from the drone.
It is a lot of fun.
It's impressive, definitely.
And how long have we been using the drone?
A little over a year now. Got it last July.
They don't tell us anything.
See, and people are always wondering what things cost. How expensive is a drone?
It's a lot of money, Goose.
A lot.
It's a lot of money.
More than that pizza you're eating.
Okay, so it wouldn't be good target practice for us goose hunters?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay. All right.
He had to
getting
go there.
That
They're
would be
getting
bad.
cheaper all the time, but they're still pretty expensive.
All right.
That's for sure. Well,
That's
thank
quite
you, Brian.
impressive.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
Thanks,
the
bud.
tour of the drone. What I love about football games is all the fun things you can do, but the best thing for me is the eating part.
That's
of a
right.
football game.
Oh, yeah.
So here we are in front of the kettle corn tent. How are you?
Very good.
Good. What are your names?
Wayne and Marjorie Lindsay.
Wayne and Marjorie
Lindsay.
Hey, this is Goose, if you don't know Goose.
Hi, Goose.
Welcome to our show.
They don't know us.
Spanish.
Oh,
And so how long you guys been doing this kettle corn thing?
About 6 years.
And is it, where do the proceeds go?
The proceeds from this goes to the Boosters Club for the football team.
Oh.
That's awesome.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Sure.
Did you just wake up one day and say, let's make some kettle corn?
Well, I retired after 40 years at the hospital. And I was bored and had a next door neighbor that was in the kettle corn business in Oklahoma. And he says, you ought to get into kettle corn business. So here we are, 6 years later.
And what brought you to Spanish?
Ken Money and Ryan Dart.
Oh, yeah.
Both of the, well, Ken worked at the hospital with me, and Ryan Dart's wife worked at the hospital. And they asked us, they love our kettle corn, and they asked us to come over to Spanish Fork. And,
Beautiful.
How do you like Spanish Fork?
We love
Great.
it.
Isn't it great?
Yeah, we do the rodeo and stuff like that, and we've had really good business here in Spanish Fork. We love it here.
Is this your daughter working with you?
No, it's a granddaughter.
A granddaughter.
Yeah.
Can't beat those
Be on
granddaughters.
camera.
Well, we appreciate you being on our show.
Okay,
Well,
thank
thank
you.
you.
You bet.
All
And
right.
good luck to you, and good luck to the boosters.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, guys, we're over at the Boosters Club booth.
Actually, it's the Spanish Fork High School's bookstore.
Oh, bookstore.
Right, yeah, everything goes right back to the high school.
All right.
So this is the official merchandise.
This is the official, yeah.
All right.
official
And
This is Terry.
Hi, Terry. Nice to
Hi.
meet
This
you.
is
Audience.
this is Terry Hale.
Hi.
And how long you been doing this?
Oh my gosh, we've probably been doing it about 8-9 years. Yeah, and come out to every football game. Try to just get all the community involved with Spanish Fork High School. Is what
And
it's
so,
about.
what merchandise do we have here?
So we have hoodies, scarves, little kids. We have the famous rock solid shirts that all the kids, we give them to all the kids every year, and then parents and little kids, everybody wants to be involved too. So we have those for them too.
All right, little Vanna White here,
Yeah,
Travis.
little-
Little Vanna White. Look at that.
Good job on the Vanna White.
Sweatshirt.
$20. That's a pretty good price.
That is a good price.
I
It's a
thought
good
it would be a
deal.
lot more than that for
Yeah.
a big sweatshirt like that.
No.
Now over here in the little bamboo thing.
Well, we always have leftovers from previous years. So this is what was last year's shirt. So we just sell what we have left over.
So it's not the official shirt anymore.
It's the last year's.
All
It's a
right.
collectible
It's a
item.
collectible. It is. It's a
At Channel
collectible.
17, they don't give us sweatshirts. We get water.
Now is
We
it
had
free?
pizza.
They're $5.
Oh, $5.
Yes. Yes.
Well, Rob,
Goose.
you ought to be able to
Terry?
have $5. You'll have
You
to-
would think.
Yeah. Who's in charge of the budget here?
You, boss.
Whoa!
And so I come out to every football game, but we also have them at the high school every day to sell. If anybody's ever interested in that.
And so are you the only one that works the booth?
I work Thursday at Gordon. Thursday Gordon does
Thursday?
that too.
All right.
Yeah.
What about Rich? Do you get him in here?
He's my laborer.
Labor.
Set up and take down crew.
All right.
Right.
Gotta have a crew.
Right.
He's a roadie.
All right, to do
Yeah.
the manual
The manual labor, exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
Manual
Right.
labor. All right. See, that wasn't bad.
Oh, very good job.
Appreciate that.
Okay, hey, thanks guys.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Terry.
You bet.
So one of the big cool things we've added this year to our football coverage and our sports coverage is the addition of the large screen TV.
Super cool, don't you think, Goose?
I think it is.
I've been to games where gentlemen have pulled up their chairs and sat here and watched games instead of watching it out in the field. It's all right here.
Those guys are from Payson.
Well, that may be, but I sure like the TV view better myself.
It is a good view.
So let's ask a few here that come every Friday. You guys come every Friday?
Yeah,
And what do you guys think of the new screen?
I like it.
And why do you like it?
Because when you're over here getting food, you can just watch games still.
And not miss any action.
Yeah.
You don't eat very much food, do you?
No.
And so my buddy Danny Higginson.
It's unbelievable. I was just looking at an old VHS tape from back watching a game film. Now these kids can come down here. These kids don't understand it. They've been spoon-fed their whole lives. They get to see this stuff all the time. It's incredible. But this is one of the only high schools probably in the whole state that gets the privilege of that. And so it's remarkable. It's unbelievable. The Spanish Fork Cable Network, this Channel 17, has just added. I mean, to my grandmother, who's 96 years old, who's up there watching this, is unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool. I wish me and Lancer would have had this stuff back when we were playing. So
Oh, okay.
it's fun.
So what do you think?
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool?
Yeah.
And over here?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And what makes it cool?
Because,
Tell them about your hot dog. You're watching the game and waiting for your hot dog.
yeah, you can just be eating and watching it.
And not miss any action like we mentioned before.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, way over here.
Same as him.
Same as him. That's a typical answer, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
All right. Well, we appreciate you guys being on our show and in our show.
This has been an exciting show, Pete.
Hasn't it been fun?
I gotta say, I didn't know about any of these things.
When I first got involved with television, I was blown away. It just opened my eyes.
The drone, everything has just been amazing.
It's a very cool thing. But wait a second. We're missing somebody again.
Oh, Travis, I think we know. He's gone.
I hope he's not up there somewhere.
I don't know. We're gonna have to find him.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, no.
What's that, boss?
Oh,
What?
gosh. Come with me.
Number 9 Ringer brought down.
Oh, boy.
That'll bring up fourth
What's
down.
going on here? Goose! Oh, my
What?
gosh.
Hey, you coached for 41 years. You retired. You can't be out here
Like
trying to coach.
I better intervene here.
No.
Excuse me for a second here. Hi, I'm Goose's boss. I feel a little bit responsible for what's going on. What's going on here?
Hey, Matt. Bri, I'm coaching.
Number 10.
He's coaching, huh? Who's he coaching?
He's coaching football. We're down though. We're losing right now.
Well, there you go.
You better haul him off, officer.
Well, oh, jeez. Well, he just threw down his hat. Look out.
Throwing down the hat.
Wow.
Well, we took care of the bail for you, Goose, so you're a free goose once again.
And how much was the bail?
I can't disclose that. That's kind of confidential.
Sorry about that, boss.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Well,
I think we've had a fun night.
well, we've had a really fun
It's
night.
been a good one.
Haven't we?
Yeah, definitely.
And you know how we close our show.
Sure do.
Hey, guys, it's a beautiful night out here
Look how
tonight.
beautiful that is up there.
In the Trent.
It's a great night
is.
for football.
And
exciting.
then what else?
Remember,
We love you. We truly do.
And we are